And so, a season of stress and turmoil for Liverpool draws towards its close, with no Liverpool manager present inside Anfield. Much speculation over the future of Graham Souness, who is said by the club to be away on a scouting mission. All sorts of conjecture as to who the next manager might be, but at this moment in time, the man in charge, in theory, is still Graham Souness. Tottenham visiting the scene of their record league defeat back in 1978 when they lost by 7 goals to 0. But only goal difference separates these two sides in the English Premier League table. And here's Pat van den Hauwe, so familiar on Merseyside from his time at Everton. Danny Hill. Back from Anderton. It's a good surging run by Hill, this. And he couldn't pull it back for Sheringham. And it'll be a goal kick. Roy Evans on the right of your picture there on a packed Liverpool bench is one of those being mentioned as a possible future manager here. McDonald. This is Anderton. And there's Mark Wright for Liverpool. Liverpool have lost their last 2 games. 1-0 at Norwich and then, of course, 3-2 at Oldham. And they have suffered some damaging defeats this season, not just in the league. The home defeat by Bolton was another. They've been uncertain at the back all season long, and Gary Mabbutt nearly capitalised. Unlike the Liverpool defence, you always know what you're going to get in terms of performance from Mabbutt. Harkness. The best of clearances. It's flicked in by Anderton. And here's Walters for Liverpool. Barnes to his left. Now the break's on with Kevin Watson. And a firm header off the face of the crossbar from Paul Allen. Really arched his neck, got good power behind it. Beat the goalkeeper, Grobbelaar, but not the frame of the goal. Here's Rush. He scored! And not just any goal, but his 300th goal for Liverpool. A salute from the Kop to one of the club's all-time greats. Signed on the 1st of May 1980 by Bob Paisley from Chester for £300,000. By that reckoning, it's worked out at £1,000 a goal down the years. He's carried all before him, apart from that brief stint in Italy, which was so unhappy, in contrast to his happy years at Anfield. Right. This is Paul Allen. Sheringham. Nice work by Allen. And then the block tackle from Mark Wright. Diligent worker, Paul Allen, in the Spurs cause. Anderton's kick. There's Ruddock. It's a good leap up above Mark Wright. Walters. Jones. Barnes. It's come to Sheringham. And here's Sedgley. And now it's Anderton. And he'll have a go. Firm right hand from Grobbelaar. indicating his recall at the age of 35 today in place of 22-year-old David James. It's a big call for the manager to make, and although Souness is absent, it was he who picked the team. HODGES. Burrows. And again David Burrows. And there's Barnes. And there's some nice sweeping football from both these teams. Liverpool may have the lead, but they've hardly dominated. Anderton. Intervention was from Steve Nicol. Here's Burrows. Sedgley. Anderton, there was a foul there. Steve Lodge immediately on the scene of the crime. Well, Ruddock will leave this for the debutant Dave McDonald to take. Won 4 away games in the Premier League this season. There's Ruddock, and it's helped on its way by Grobbelaar. Not a difficult save, not an awkward save, but a very necessary one to preserve Liverpool's advantage. And Ruddock will stay forward for this. Solid defending by Wright. Anderton. Clear by Barnes. McDonald. Vanden Hauwe. Here's Sheringham. Anderton. Wright has followed him across. Sheringham. And there's Mabats! What a good effort by the Spurs skipper. Quality of the volley matched by that of the save from Grobbelaar. This is Tottenham's best spell. Anderton. Ruddock. It's off the back of the head of Burrows. Now here's Rush. And look at the space and time here. John Barnes didn't use the advantages he'd been offered. There's plenty of applause ringing around Anfield. The crowd have had many days this season when they've felt like doing anything but clap. At least Liverpool are taking the game to Tottenham. Walters. Sprightly run. Ends in the award of a free kick. And this in a position of some danger. Vanden Hauwe will be yellow carded for his pains by the local government official from Barnsley, Stephen Lodge. Rush just in front of the Tottenham wall. Walters amongst those over the ball. Wright waiting to attack. And Redknapp driving high and wide. Won't be 20 until next month, Jamie Redknapp. One for the future secured from Bournemouth. And they pay just £350,000 for him. Hill. Sheringham. Nope. Very comfortable indeed for Grobbelaar. Back goes Ruddock. Twice the league champions, Tottenham, but it's the cups that have brought them their major glories, by and large, down the years. 13 cup triumphs. Anderton. Out comes Grobbelaar. Mabbott. And it's a Redknapp. Walters up against Van den Hauwe. Hill to think about as well. It's a good run. It's Barnes! It's 2-0. And Liverpool's captain owes a big debt of thanks to Mark Walters. His work down the right side. Facing Van den Hauwe, delivering a lovely ball in. Sedgley wasn't close enough to Barnes. And Liverpool double their lead in the final minute of this first half. Right. Stephen Lodge blows the whistle for half-time, and a resounding Anfield roar of approval will be music to the ears of these Liverpool players after the season that they've endured. Ian Rush with the landmark goal, his 300th for the club. Some good saves by another veteran, Bruce Grobbelaar. And then Barnes' goal, making it 2-0 at the break to the home side. Neil Ruddock has teed the ball up. Van den Hauwe had a very uncomfortable first half. Here, though, is Sheringham for Tottenham, who's made it a comfortable start to the second. Barely a minute played. Liverpool asleep. And the Premier League's leading scorer gets his 21st of the season in this competition. And his 28th, all told. Half the Liverpool players were still in the dressing room. No way should a team be caught out by a free kick from back to front like that from Neil Ruddock. But the most alert player to the possibilities was Teddy Sheringham. Barnes. Burrows. Awkward for Mabbott. It is a corner. Tottenham's season really turned with the return to action from injury of Gary Mabbott back in October. Currently occupy 10th place. One game to play after this at Arsenal next Tuesday. Here's Harkness. Oh, it took a deflection, it's in! 3-1. And a very rare moment of goal-scoring glory for Liverpool's left-back. And woe betide anyone that tries to suggest to him that it ought to be an own goal. Came off Stuart Nethercott, number 12 there. Not even certain it was going in, but Harkness will want to attach his name to that. Goalkeeper Walker completely wrong-footed. Liverpool's biggest problem this season has been their away form. Just 3 wins away from Anfield. Nottingham Forest already know their fate. They know they're going down, but they have a better away record than Liverpool. Here's Redknapp. At home, it's been a different story. Although their best sequence in the English Premier League this season was just 3 wins back-to-back. Usually you would expect Liverpool to go on 6, 7, 8 match winning runs at some stage of the campaign. It's not been the case this time. Burrows. Liverpool playing their way out from the back. Jones. Walters. Comfortable in the end for Walker. Ian Rush heading down. No great power. Nice move though. Barnes. It's fallen for Rush. Off the leg of Walker. Now behind. Ian Rush, still a serial goal scorer as he approaches his 32nd birthday. That time denied by a smart stop. Walters and Jones. It's Walters who takes. The goalkeeper came for a ball he was always going to struggle to get. Ian Rush, whose 300th Liverpool goal arrived midway through the first half. Sheringham. Back by McDonald. Probably a season overall that Liverpool will be glad to turn their backs on. They'll be able to do that finally in around about 15 minutes' time. Here though is Sedgley, and the season is far from over for Tottenham. 3-2 now. Once more, Liverpool leaden-footed at the back. Mark Wright caught out all too easily for an England central defender. Hutchison. Oh, now is that a push? Stephen Lodge says yes. Liverpool have a penalty. Stuart Nethercott, the culprit, bringing down Ian Rush. Arms all over him. It will be Mark Walters to take this. Right in front of the Kop. If Walker had stayed in his standing position, he could have thrown his hat on it. A smile of relief as much as anything from Mark Walters. He struck many finer penalties than that, but they all count. And Liverpool lead 4-2. Two-goal margin re-established. Hodges. Sheringham for Anderson. Well, there are doubts, as at Liverpool, over the Tottenham managerial situation. Whether this joint arrangement with Ray Clemence and Doug Livermore will continue next season is open to debate. They played some nice stuff today. Jones. Hutchison. Hill. One back by Redknapp. Good run by Redknapp. There's Rush. And Liverpool have 5. Set up by the teenager. Goal number 301 in Liverpool red for Ian Rush. Tottenham overcomplicated in their efforts to clear. Needed the order of the boot and didn't get it. And amidst the tangle of legs, the last crucial touch came from the goal scorer supreme. Tottenham lost 6-0 at Bramall Lane in March, 5-0 at Leeds, 4-1 at Queen's Park Rangers and at Manchester United. And this is turning belatedly into another heavy beating. Redknapp. Hutchison. Walters. Barnes! The Kop celebrate Liverpool's 6th. And what was until 5 or 6 minutes ago a reasonably tight contest is now looking especially one-sided. Tottenham's marking has been shocking. Gary Mabbott lost John Barnes. It's been a pretty cavalier end to the season at Anfield. So much attacking play, such poor defensive work by both teams. What must Graham Souness be thinking? Listening to this game from afar, no doubt. Here's Hill. Goes down under the challenge of Jones. It's a penalty. I think you can take it that Rob Jones is less than pleased. Slid in, made contact with the ball, also with the man, and Steve Lodge saw enough to point to the spot, and Grobbelaar rightly is making the point, look, we're 6-2 up. There's no point talking yourself into trouble. Steve Lodge, never shy of a bit of administrative work. He's taken Jones's name. It'll be just about the final act of the season at Anfield. A Teddy Sheringham penalty against a goalkeeper who eventually decides to turn round. Sheringham for Spurs! Grobbelaar for Liverpool, not once but twice. Justifying further his recall. Having said that, he was way off his line. Look at that. Steve Lodge should have ordered a retake. Here it goes to Grobbelaar. It will be a muted lap of honour from Liverpool, but there will be a lap of honour after a resounding win to finish off a pretty disappointing season for them. Tottenham still with 1 game to play. A day Ian Rush garnished with his 300th goal for the club and then followed up with his 301st. A couple for the captain too, and a rarity from Steve Harkness past a bemused Tottenham goalkeeper Ian Walker. No Graham Souness today, but his team have done the business. Liverpool 6, Tottenham 2.